Hey guys, it's Lawrence, aka Larcy, and I'm here today to do a YouTube video review of a product that I really like. And just so you know, I have not been on YouTube a lot lately. I know, but it's because I've been so focused on Instagram and coaching and just kind of exploring the world of chess. So I'm going to be doing a chess review video now, and some more coming in the future. But if you want to follow the journey that I've been on for the past couple years, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I will be sharing more chess content there daily, and on YouTube more and more, little by little. But the purpose of today's video is to do a review of a product called the World Chess Champion Set. And before I do the review, I do want to mention that I did not purchase this product myself. It was actually sent to me by the really cool team over at World Chess. But at the same time, I did not get paid to do this video. So the review I give and the feedback I'm going to give is 100% just my thoughts. I'm going to tell you who I think this chess set is a good fit for, maybe who it's not a good fit for, and just my experience and feedback based on the time that I've spent playing with it or the experiences I've had with it. So first and foremost, we're going to start with the unboxing. Then I'm going to show you a little bit more about the pieces and then make some recommendations around the way of who it is and is not a good fit for. So let's get into it. Let's start the unboxing. Okay, first and foremost, this is a very nice box. I know that sounds kind of weird to say, but for an entry-level beginner chess set like this one, for it to come in such a nice box that it feels like a quality product, I think it's very reflective of World Chess as a company. They're really big in chess as a lifestyle. They're really big in the art of chess, and a lot of their products are very premium. So as far as the box goes, it feels quality. It's a nice weight and it looks great. So if you're giving this to someone as a gift, if you're ordering it yourself, you're going to have a pleasant experience actually just receiving the package. I know it sounds kind of strange saying that, but that means a lot, especially when you think about, even the way you open the box. I know one of my favorite things to do is buying a new iPhone, and the box here kind of feels like one of those. When I'm opening it, you see how it kind of slides apart just like opening a new iPhone or something? It really looks and feels like a quality product. And now that I've opened it, you'll see the first thing I see is it says World Chess. And this is actually the board itself. So unlike many sets that give you a vinyl board or maybe a silicon or some sort of rollout board, this is more of a unfoldable board that is more of like a cardboard. And so I'm going to show you how that works and the pieces and everything. But again, I want to say just as far as like how the package is delivered, how the pieces are in there and everything, like it's very quality. It looks and feels like World Chess, which is a really premium brand. And one other thing I will call out is that this is, if you notice, the Academy Edition. So it's the World Chess Champion Set Academy Edition, which I think is going to explain a little bit more about who this set is really for. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. But again, let me go ahead and open this up. Easier with two hands. I'll put the mic down. Awesome. So right away, you see that this chessboard, not only does it look great, the coloring is fine, there's borders on the edge, but it also has the notation. So if you want to use this, and you're setting up for a tournament, you're setting up at an academy or a chess school, it's really great to know that beginners are going to feel supported because it does have the notation and tell them exactly where the pieces go. This, again, as more of a cardboard board, it's definitely not the most pristine and prestigious board around. You might even want to use your own rollout boards or something else if you like and if you have them. But in reality, this is still a very quality piece of cardboard. It feels like they did a good job of designing it. It's very light, so it's portable. And again, it just looks visually stunning. I'm going to go ahead and set out the pieces in a second, but I really want to just make it very clear that this is something that is extremely portable. It's something that you can kind of fold up or take with you on the go, and it fits really nicely on like a coffee shop table or something like that. So I think what I'll do is I'll show you how the pieces are packaged, which is really easy. There's a bag for white and a bag for black. On the inside of the box it says World Chess. Again, really looks like a premium delivery. And I'll do maybe a time lapse really quickly while I set out these pieces. Okay, so the first thing you probably notice is that this chess set has extra queens. In my opinion, it is not a real chess set, beginner, advanced, whatever, unless it has 2 queens. So first of all, 10 out of 10 for them actually delivering on that and making a set that's usable for folks that are going to play a full game. And the second thing I hope you notice is, it might be hard to see from here, but these pieces are beautiful. This pawn is very well crafted. It feels nice in the hand. These queens are beautiful, great sizing, like great height on them. The bishops, you can see designed really well, just carved out perfectly. And what I think really stands out is the king design. So this is a replica of a set that they sell for a more premium price. But if you want something that's more accessible and you have that look and feel that looks quite luxurious in a plastic set, then this is definitely a good fit for you. My favorite piece in any chessboard and just in general in chess is the knight. And it just has such a cool design. It's kind of minimalistic, but very, very well crafted, and it feels good in the hand. I will say that the pieces are not double, triple, quadruple weighted, so that's not something that if you're looking for super weighted pieces, that's not the set. But at the same time, they're not light and they're not just falling over and flimsy either. So really, I would say as far as entry-level chess sets go, this does the job and it does the trick. The pieces, they slide well on the board. I personally would probably maybe pair it up with a different board if I had one, or a different mat if I wanted to. But this board itself, as is very serviceable. And again, it fits right in the box, so you could always pack it up and take it with you. And the pieces, yeah, they're just so well crafted that it feels like a fun set to play with. It feels like an entry-level chessboard, but a little bit nicer than what you're used to. So you have like a luxurious feel. You get excited about using the pieces, and your students or your friends you're playing with would too. But it's not at the price point of a very expensive chess set. So who I think this chess set is a good fit for versus maybe who it's not a good fit for. If you were looking for that one chess set that you buy now and you have for the rest of your life, and it's your most prized possession, Magnus Carlsen stopped by to your house and you bring it out to play with him, this is not that. And for the price point, that's not what you're expecting it to be. This is a really good beginner chess set, or a chess set to have, for example, if you have a chess school or a chess academy. Personally, I plan to use it with some of my students to give it away as a gift to some students. And even at our chess club, I used it the other day. I set up a puzzle that everyone was able to go and solve throughout the night at our chess meetup. And the pieces look great. It was visually stunning. And as you can tell, the board is not too big. It fits perfectly on just about any table. So for me, it's just so portable. It travels well. And visually, it just looks really nice. Again, I'm not saying this is the best board in the world, the one that you'll buy and never need another chessboard. But again, for the purpose of having like a beginner, entry-level, cost-effective chessboard, it definitely does the trick. I'm satisfied with it. So I'm going to make a couple moves and just show you kind of what it looks like as the pieces are developed. So let's do something random. I play Caro-Kann, so I don't know. That's a natural opening. That makes sense for me. As you can tell, like the pieces, they're sliding pretty well. I don't really have any big issues. I'll make a couple bad moves on purpose, right? I don't really have many issues here with this chess set. With the pieces, like they're sliding so well. It's a well-designed board. And again, you have the luxury of using the board it comes with, or swapping it out for something else that you might have at home, especially since the bottoms, they're matted. They have a nice little cloth covering. You could even play with it on a wooden set without having to worry about cutting up your wood. So all in, I'm really satisfied with this. Again, I got it for free, and if someone else gave it to me as a gift, if you are thinking about a gift for your grandkids or a friend, someone that's really trying to get into chess but doesn't have a board, this is just such a fantastic option that they'll be very satisfied with. I really, really hope that you like this review. I plan on doing more reviews, and also, like I said, I'm posting pretty much daily on Instagram. So if you want to follow more, I'm going to have lots of information there. Thanks again to World Chess for sending over this set. They sent a few to even our chess club. So a really great team. I love working with them. The packaging, it feels premium. It came quick. They're such a good company. I love what they're doing for the lifestyle of chess and promoting that. And again, if you're looking for an entry-level board, something to have in an academy or a chess school, that you don't have to worry about losing the pieces, you don't have to worry about it being so nice that you don't want to bring it out, this is just such a good option from a good company that you won't be disappointed with. So let me know your thoughts. If you have this board, if you've had it longer than I have, or if you have other boards that you and sets you recommend, feel free to share them in the comments. But thanks for watching, and I'm also going to link Like I said, I'm not getting paid for this. It's not an affiliate link. I'm just sharing it because I think it's worth exploring. But I will send a link to the chess set itself, so you can check it out. You can get one if you want, or check out a lot of the other stuff that World Chess has. They have some really just quality products there. So thanks. Follow, subscribe, like, share, do whatever makes sense for you, and keep your eyes open for the next one. See you guys.